Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's an honor as usual to be out here in nature and bringing this message to you, this message that is pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your identity is your divinity. I call it the message of self-realization. Now, as I reach out to you, I just want to bring this message to you as Abdullah wanted all of humanity to receive this message and come to realize that poverty is a state of mind. It's a way of thinking. And this topic is very, very, very much important to me because I grew up in a community, where much people embrace poverty and where many have a poverty mentality, and the reason why they have this poverty mentality, it is because the way how they are being brought up. Now, what I'm gonna say here, that includes myself also. Now, growing up in the Caribbean, you're been told that there's a God outside of yourself, and you've been taught to believe in Jesus. And when you look more deeply and you come to more self-awareness and more consciousness, you come to realize this Jesus never exists as a literal man. You come to realize that it's an idol given to you, and as long as you have a mentality of idolatry, you will be in mediocrity, you'll be in poverty, and you will have a mentality of limitation. That's the reason why I want to show you how Abdullah was teaching Neville that there are infinite states of mind, or infinite states of consciousness, and that you can fall into different states of consciousness, and that poverty is a state. And so when Neville had no money, because it was in a time of depression, it was 1933, and that is known as the time of the Great Depression. And there was a man of my complexion who knew of a secret, and the secret that he knew was that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. And that you can use your mind to create your reality, because it is your thoughts that is creating your reality, and you can create your reality consciously. That's the reason why I always point out to you that the whole story of Abdullah and Neville, it is basically teaching you of your enslavement and how you can free yourself from mental slavery, and how those who have put certain system in place, they did it to keep you controlled and to keep you divided, and for you not to embrace your higher self or to love yourself. So, my brother, my sisters, the point I want to bring across to you is that if you can change your mind, you can change your reality, you can change your personality. So you have to change your mind to change your life. You have to change your thinking. You have to rearrange your mind. You're also been instructed in Romans that you must not be conformed to this world, but you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be not conformed to the system. Do not be conformed to the way that the system want to keep you. They want to keep you so busy. that you have no time to think for yourself, that you have no time to go into the silence. And when I say to go into the silence, to meditate, to be in touch with your higher self, to have inner conversation in a place of quiet, in a place of meditation. They do not want you to understand how important it is to meditate, how important it is to understand energy, vibration, and frequency, because the whole system is set up to keep you in captivity, to keep you in mental slavery. So my brothers, my sisters, what I'm saying to you is that abundance is your birthright. Prosperity is your birthright. You have a right to be rich. You have a right to live the life that you so desire. You do not need to have a mentality of lack or scarcity, because there's no such a thing as scarcity. When I look around, I'm seeing all of the trees, and I'm seeing abundance. Everywhere I look, I am seeing abundance. Therefore, my surrounding, my environment is telling me that abundance is my birthright. It is teaching me that if I would be in control of my mind, that I would be in control of my destiny. It is teaching me that I'm supposed to be the Lord and Master of my destiny, and that I should be able to create my reality consciously. So when Abdullah told Neville, "You are already in Barbados," and Neville could not understand how Abdullah could tell him that he already in Barbados when he's actually living in New York. And how could he have gone to Barbados when he doesn't even have a job? He didn't have any money. And Abdullah wasn't telling him how or when he's going to make his trip to Barbados. But he said, "You're already in Barbados." And when he tried to discuss the matter with Abdullah, Abdullah would have none of it. Because you cannot discuss how or when. The thing is, my brother and my sisters, when you come to realize that God is your own human imagination, the creator in man, you come to realize all you need to do is get into the feeling of your wish being fulfilled when you act out a scene in your mind's eye, which is through the eye of imagination, and you live in the end. You see things from the end, not from the in-between. You do not look at your present situation. You do not look at your present condition, but you embrace the moment, and you understand that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. It is you learning to be loyal to that which you cannot see. When you do that, you're trusting your immortal self. You are trusting your true self. You are believing the fact that you are a spirit having a human experience. You're not a human trying to be spiritual. So when you understand that you're spirit, you come to understand why it is said that they don't worship God or worship the higher self or believe in the higher self or trust the higher self. Must do that in spirit and in truth. Truth is knowing that if you can see it, that you can manifest it, that you can experience the reality, that you can create whatever you can imagine, whatever you can see in your mind's eye. So my brother and my sisters, if you change your thinking in the direction of prosperity and abundance, that is what you will attract in your life. That is what you will create, because you are a creator. There isn't any creator outside of you. There isn't any creator in the sky. The creator is within you. And imagination is your creative power. For everything in this world, it was first imagined. It was first a thought. It was first an idea. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, when I look around at the people who live in these parts, especially in the Caribbean islands, they so believe in academic education. They fail to realize that academic education is shaping their mind to have a mentality of an employee, to have an employee mentality. So most people, especially in my country, when they leave school, they're going to look for a job because they have an employee mentality. And that employee mentality is keeping them in limitation so that they wouldn't discover their own creativity. They wouldn't discover that they are the creator and that they can create their reality consciously. That's the reason why I'm saying to you that poverty is a state of mind. It's a way of thinking. And every action is stemmed from a thought. So whatever you are producing in your life, it is because of your thought. Now, Christianity has been used for hundreds of years to keep the masses in captivity, to keep the masses ignorant of their power, their infinite power, their divine power. So I'm admonishing you to tap into your higher self by going in to the silence, by finding peace and quiet in meditation. Because when you meditate, you're communicating with your higher self, which is within. That's the reason why you're told that you must close the door. The door to your soul is your eye. Close your eyes and go into your closet. Your closet is a secret place within, and the Father dwells within. The Father is your imagination, the creator in man. And when you come in touch with your Father that is within, which is your imagination, and you can see things through the eye of imagination, then you will come to realize that you are the creator, and that the creator is in man, and that the kingdom is within you. And that when you discover the kingdom within you, that all these things will be added unto you. You come to realize that you will discover the secret of creation, and you can create your reality consciously. So my brother and my sister, my encouragement to you is to break the chain of poverty. Get rid of the poverty mentality by changing your belief system, by changing your ideology. Everything that was taught to you from a child by your parents, it was a lie. And from the time you born from your mother to the age of 7, your subconscious mind was wide open. And all the things that was downloaded in your subconscious mind, if you do not rearrange your mind or change your thinking, you'll remain a puppet, you are a slave for the rest of your life. For this body is a slave to the mind. Therefore, if you do not take hold of your mind, then you will allow your body to control your mind. And that is slavery. That is poverty. So all poverty is poverty of imagination, lack of having the understanding of self-knowledge, self-revelation. It is you living not knowing who you are, because you fail to realize that you're born into this world in a state of amnesia, a state of forgetfulness. That's the reason why I'm saying to you that when you discover your true identity, you will also discover your divinity, and you will also discover your power to achieve your every desire, and you will start to create for yourself and live the life that you always want to live. Because you would know that you must bring value to humanity. You will come to know the exchange that has been used, the exchange system that is used in the world, which is the money system, is a system of energy. And you will come to realize that when you understand that money is energy, because everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, that when you lift your value, that is you lifting yourself out of poverty, then you will come to also understand why religion was used to keep you from understanding your own sexuality. Because sex is sacred energy exchange. And you will come to realize that when you are in full control of all your mental faculties, like your will, your perception, your intuition, your imagination, your reasoning, when you are in full control of these mental faculties that you were born with, you will operate in power, dominion, authority. Because you will come to realize that you're the Lord and Master of your destiny. So with that being said, I want to thank you very much. And if what I'm saying, if it is resonating with you, then it is for you. For it is said that when the student is ready, the teacher would appear. Therefore, I'm encouraging you to like, subscribe, comment, or share this message if you believe that it will be beneficial to others also, to break the realm of poverty and come in to a mentality of abundance and prosperity by understanding that you can create your reality consciously, because your thought is what is creating your reality. Now, as usual, I always remind you that this message that I bring to you is the single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says, if your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. And hadn't it been that I would have awakened within myself like a fiery being, and would have heard the unearthly wind, and ascended up and high, burst my crown chakra, became invisible, and be sent to you to teach you the invisible, how to discover your invisible self, how to discover your true self, I wouldn't have here bring this message to you and saying to you that when you have the experience, you will understand the truth of the single eye. You will understand the truth of your true intelligence. You will understand the truth of the serpent, and that the serpent means wisdom, and that the sun, as in the S-U-N, is the giver of all life. Thus the reason why I always give you the symbol of the single eye and tell you that when you have the experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in an S-O-N, and that is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, my encouragement to you is to use your mind power, which is your solar power, your creative power, your God power, to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.